Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are becoming well established in many industries. Aviation, however, has yet to be one of them, with just limited use from charter firms and a few airlines. But the industry loves new and emerging technology. Could Bitcoin be set to remake how airlines do business, or will it never take off? With its dramatic rises and falls over the past years, Bitcoin regularly dominates headlines.
Last year, Bitcoin peaked at almost $20,000.
Bitcoin topped $58,000 for the first time ever in February 2021.
Bitcoin spiking as we learned just moments ago that Tesla bought $1.5 billion of the cryptocurrency.
What price will it be for Bitcoin?
Tesla and MasterCard have been some of the recent highest profile companies to begin utilizing the coin. Firstly, a quick recap on Bitcoin. It's a digital currency created in 2009 and it's based on blockchain technology. Blockchain is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change or hack. Transactions are posted on a public ledger and currency is stored in digital wallets. In spite of all this, Bitcoin is not linked to any country or central bank, nor is it government regulated. In the years since it was created, many other coins like Bitcoin have been created based on blockchain technology. Bitcoin, however, remains the dominant force for now. Why should the aviation industry be interested in Bitcoin? Part of its appeal lies simply in its growing popularity. Adoption of Bitcoin adds another payment method to an airline's portfolio, but there are other advantages. Allowing cryptocurrency payments should offer lower transaction costs. Taking payment through credit cards, for example, adds fees that average from 1.3% to 3.4%. With digital currency, funds should also transfer much faster. And Bitcoin's use of digital wallets pairs well with airlines' moves to offer digital technology throughout the journey. Most have already adopted digital tickets, check-in options, and flight management. Payment is a logical next step. Cryptocurrencies also offer advantages across borders, which airlines regularly fly between. Exchange rates add cost and sometimes difficulty for passengers. It's still early days for Bitcoin in the aviation world. The first adopters have been private charter companies taking Bitcoin as payments for services. The UK-based private jet company PrivateFly started accepting these in 2014 and even claims to have received a Bitcoin booking for a charter on the first day. In early 2021, the company revealed that 19% of its sales now come from Bitcoin. It offers an account where members can store Bitcoin and pay for services based on the Bitcoin value at the time. Other charter services that have moved to accept Bitcoin include StarJet International, JetVisor, Monaco Jets, and Simple Charters. In 2014, Air Baltic became the first airline to accept Bitcoin payments through a partnership with BitPay, a third-party payment processor. It converts euro-based pricing into Bitcoin using live rates at the time of booking. CEO Martin Gauss explained the reasoning for adoption in a statement saying, "Air Baltic has been ranked among top 10 most innovative airlines globally. Introducing the Bitcoin payment option is a part of our innovative approach to service with a central focus on our customer." Others have since followed. LOT Polish Airlines started accepting Bitcoin payments in 2015. Japanese airline Peach Aviation announced it would take Bitcoin in 2018. Not a surprising move given the popularity of cryptocurrencies in Asian markets. Norwegian Air Shuttle took things a step further in 2019. It announced a plan to start taking Bitcoin alongside investment in a cryptocurrency exchange, Norwegian Block Exchange, or NBX. It started to offer discount fares and other perks to promote Bitcoin use. Since liquidity and rising fees have been a problem for the airline, this would allow Norwegian to get immediate access to the full cash paid. NBX's managing director, Stig Alexander Kjos Matheson, explained this approach in an interview with Forbes. He said, "We can set the standards ourselves now. This positions Norwegian to be a leader on the technology that's chosen. Also, by owning NBX, we can easily integrate it with Norwegian's sales channels so that the transition between the fiat world and the virtual world is frictionless for us." It was reported in 2017 that Russian carrier Aeroflot was considering accepting Bitcoin, an interesting move showing that it's not just limited to newer or more innovative airlines. It's not clear yet whether it is fully in use though. Flights with many more airlines can be booked through third-party agents that convert Bitcoin to other currencies at the time of booking. CheapAir.com became the first US website to take Bitcoin payments in 2013, and several others have followed. Not wanting to be left out, airports have looked at ways to take digital payments. This would not only boost their retail operations but also capitalize on the lower transaction costs and avoid exchange issues. Australia's Brisbane Airport became the first to move into Bitcoin, announcing it would accept payments in retail outlets in 2018 through a deal with Travel by Bit. As reported by Travel Mole at the time, Airport General Manager Raoul Hellemons explained the reasoning. Many people around the world have made money investing in cryptocurrencies, and a lot of these people travel internationally, so it makes sense to offer a digital currency experience within our terminals. So far though, airport use is minimal. No other airports seem to have introduced wide-scale Bitcoin usage. Some have made a limited introduction, such as Bitcoin ATMs at airports, including Amsterdam Schiphol and Miami International. A handful of airlines have moved into Bitcoin, but uptake is slow. There are still major challenges of cryptocurrencies limiting their acceptance, namely their stability and lack of regulation. No organization oversees the usage or value of Bitcoin. There have been large swings in value, both up and down, over recent years. In February 2021, Bitcoin reached a new high of over $50,000 following the news that Tesla would make a major investment. It was closer to $5,000 a year before. But would airlines be willing to tolerate this kind of volatility? Companies usually mitigate the risk by converting Bitcoin to other currencies. They may also hedge a margin over the current rate to protect against swings. Bitcoin as a payment currency for airlines has been a main focus in the industry so far, but there are other potential uses of the blockchain technology that cryptocurrencies are built on. IATA released a report in 2018 looking at several opportunities across the aviation industry. The immutable trusted data records that underlie blockchain have application in airline logistics, baggage tracking, cargo management, and even passenger identification. Meanwhile, Deloitte released a study in 2018 looking at blockchain's potential in the aircraft leasing and maintenance industry. Trusted data between the many parties involved over the aircraft lifecycle could reduce costs and risks significantly. Simple Flying took a look at one major example of blockchain in use recently. Gazprom Neft Aero has completed tests of a blockchain-based refueling system. This allows safe instant payments, reducing processing from several days to just seconds, and secure digital tracking of contracts and deliveries. Bitcoin use in aviation is something of a niche market at the moment. There are certainly opportunities to reduce transaction costs and maybe even to attract new business. We've seen aviation take a leading role in developing online ticketing in the 1990s and 2000s. More recently, it's becoming a major adopter of biometric technology. And in areas like digital check-in, mobile boarding passes, and digital booking and management, airlines constantly look for ways to offer more and reduce costs. With this in mind, it seems likely we will see use expand across airlines as the popularity and reputation of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies grows. The past year has certainly not been the time for this. Airlines are struggling to get aircraft back in the air and earn any revenue in many cases. Expanding and marketing a new niche payment method has hardly been a priority. But as the market picks up in 2021, and with Bitcoin making headlines with its new highs, perhaps more will decide now is the time to give it a go, especially if they can minimize the risk. Bitcoin is starting to make a difference in many industries. Do you think aviation will be one of them, or will it remain a niche offering for some time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Did you know that we publish over 175 stories every single week on simpleflying.com? Be sure to check the link in the description for more great stories just like this.